Continue to checklists.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, a very, very good evening, I guess, to everybody who joined the stream. Let's see, John, who do we have here? John Padfield, welcome. Okay, so we'll see how this is going to go. A couple of disclaimers. One, this is the second time I've ever streamed anything online. And two, the most important disclaimer probably is that I've had a couple of adult beverages, so this could be fun. So here we are, not in VR yet. What I'm gonna do is set things up in non-VR, and then just sort of jump into VR, and then we'll start things up. We'll go from BWI to Jacksonville, and why don't we do it with let's do it with ATC also. So let's do this and file our flight plan. Why not? Hey John, give me something in the chat if you can hear this or see this or both. That'd be good. Oh man, see, straight away, really good here. Forgot to put in my. Should have set all this up before. Not a real streamer. To put in, but I never did because of all of those adult beverages. All right, direct. Whoops. I got these directs. V1 likes to crack open the adult beverages. I know he does. You can tell. It's funny with his stream. I love that guy. And you can tell with his streams as he gets further and further into the stream sometimes. Yeah, you can tell. Well, you're going to be able to tell tonight. So let's do that. I think that's good. 23 or 40. Yeah, let's give ourselves lots of time. So here's a half hour to get things set up. Let's file that. Okay, well, it's filed, so we're committed. So we're doing this. Okay, so cold and dark. Yeah, full disclaimer, not a real streamer, not a real pilot. Well, not a real pro pilot. Have several hundred hours of piloting tiny piston, single engine piston planes. So not a real streamer. I already set up the payload, the fuel, and all that, so we don't have to do that in VR. One thing I do like to do before we pop into VR is actually set up. I can't do it there. I have to. I like to write down my clearance, or what I think my clearance is going to be, and I still use this because that's what I learned in private pilot and private pilot instrument rating school. Except now I need to a pro streamer here. All right, all right, popping this up over here. So hopefully our clearance is going to be to Jacksonville. And there's an FNO tonight. It's an FNO that spans like a bunch of airports. So Jacksonville is one of them, I think. So we'll see. And then, oh my gosh, the clearance is so long. But let's just write down the first. It's the Conley. If they give us a different full route clearance, then we'll just, I don't know, not do this in VR, I guess. Scoob. Okay, so usually they say Conley for Scoob and then it's filed, and then I'll just write AF up here. That stands for as filed, not other. Say Juliet 1, 2. CHS. Oh, that's Charleston on their IRL and the Piper a few times. And E sent. Gosh, Looney 1, L-U-N-I 1. Handwriting stinks with this thing. The Zibo in VR. Yeah, I've never seen the Zibo in VR before. Yeah, it's amazing. It's not life-changing, but it's like sim-changing. It's really cool. How's the audio, by the way? I feel like this is good, actually. Never mind. The audio is probably pretty good. Altitude, I think we filed it. Yeah, this is all jacked up at this point. Altitude 360. I haven't even looked at the SID frequency and transponder. We'll get that later. Actually, maybe let's do like a kind of professional pilot would do and maybe take a look at the SID. Alright, so let's close that. Let's go here. BWI, let's make that a little bit nicer for everybody anyway. BWI. First of all, yeah, let's pull up. I usually fly out of, in the sim, national. So this is going to be fun too, because I don't know BWI that well, even though it's just right up the street from our house. I mean, an hour away, which is considered right up the street. All right, BWI. So the departure was the Conley 4. What does this thing look like? Jet charts are awesome, by the way. I have the standard FAA charts in ForeFlight, and they are not as, what, colorful? Useful? Good? I don't know. All right, but they're laid out a little bit differently. So the top altitude from, I'm thinking we're gonna get 15 or 14,000. All right, well, we'll see. Great. Let's go back here. So BWI and then Jacksonville. I've only been to Jacksonville once in my life, and it was it? I don't know. It wasn't that memorable. I mean, I'm not saying Jacksonville's not a great place, but it just wasn't. I can't remember why I went there. I think it was to go on a cruise of some sort. Okay. Bear with me here. So I think we're expecting to get runway. Jet charts are cool, but their taxi charts are a bit iffy. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. All right, so we're going to. I'm saying 2.6. So the arrival's going to be the Looney 1. Looney, haha. Looney 1. We'll brief that later. Let's just get off the ground. And then the approach. Let's see. I'm saying 2.6, so ILS 2.6. And of course, this will get all messed up. And I wish there was a way to reorganize the tabs once you open them up, because invariably you'll get a different approach, and the tab will be over here, and then my OCD kicks in, and I have to redo the thing. Airport. Pull that up too. Just get all this out of the way before we go in VR. It's not hard to do in VR, but it's not as easy. So I'm planning Charlie 4 for our arrival gate. So let's also pop up the... Oh, it's already here. It's a small airport. Charlie 4 is down here. So hopefully we'll come in on 2.6 and then end up somewhere in there. I know, I no clue. I think it's up to whoever is designing the approach to name the names. It's awesome. And all right, so whenever you hear this sound, that means I'm taking a sip of a beverage. An unnamed beverage. Okay. I think we're good to go. So let me put this over here. Pop X-Plane back up. Already pre-planned the pushback. That's another thing. Not that it really matters, because again, not a real streamer, but I like to pre-plan the pushback in non-VR because unfortunately, better pushback.
Grounded cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Will do. It doesn't work in VR. So if they give us a different, like, you know, facing west for some reason, probably just going to ignore it because it's a real pain to redo it. And you can't do it in VR. I've got to come out of VR, come over to my desk. It's just a show. Okay. Someone's joining the stream. Well, why don't they? Yeah, they should stay. This is not engaging. You know what, John? This is not engaging content. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a PDC. Yeah, we did. We already got a PDC. That's fun. I think it was the same. Let's take a look before we get in to VR. Clearance start. Super. Conley 4 Scoob ISO. That's all right. Line via the SID. How boring. Okay, well. 1 through 3, 7, 2, 5. We'll put all that in back into the VR. All right, let's pop into VR. Let's see how this goes. Got my VR checklist that I need to run before we get over there. So let's do that. Okay. That's awesome, John. I'm glad. Hold on. This is a mess. Not a real streamer. All right. Let me pop up the Be Right Back screen. That's kind of a pro streaming thing to do, right? And we'll be right back. Enjoy the...
Okay, back in the Zibo, but in VR this time. So, let me do one thing first. Actually, a couple things first before we actually call ATC. Let me pop up a couple of windows here. Audio, first of all. Turn that down. Also, let's pop up the chat so we can actually see what you're saying. Where is it? Not that. Not that either. Maybe. Uh-oh. Did I screw this up again? No, I didn't. I did it. Oh man, I did a good thing. Look at that. I got it. I got it. I actually figured it out. Man, I'm like a genius, but not really. Look at this chat. Freckles Aviation. Hello, sir. Goodness me, this is weird. Holy cow. John and Freckles. This is awesome. All right, can you get... All right, so... Again, full disclosure, not a real streamer, not a real actual... Well, I'm a private pilot with an instrument rating. So... Full disclaimer there. Can you guys see this? Like, are you... Somebody give like a thumbs up or something if you can actually see VR and the chat and the stream and hear me. Like, give me a pyrep on the stream so far, I guess, because this is the second time that I've done this. The first time was earlier today with John in the E-Flight Air Piper. So let's see here. I can't type very well here. I actually have a keyboard. All right, cool. I don't like to use the keyboard. All right. So this should be fun. All right. Well, you kind of know what to do here. So let's pop that on. We've got ground power because we're connected to the jet bridge. I'll need to turn that off first because that is going to be loud if I leave it on. All right. So this is VR in the Zibo. I guess we can do a cabin tour later too. That would be actually kind of cool. It's kind of fun to sit in the back in VR and watch it. And by the way, again, full disclosure, I'm not a real pro pilot. So the procedures that you see here today aren't going to be exactly accurate, and in a lot of cases are going to be just downright wrong. So just ignore all that. And oh, by the way, like I said to John, I've already had a couple of beverages, so this should be fun. All right, let's call for some fuel. Actually, let me turn the volume on the music down. It can get a little bit annoying. We'll turn that back up in cruise. There we go. All right. I haven't flown in a while either. All right, so
ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Excellent. Very good, very good. They have obviously an expat from the UK working here at BWI. BWI. Perfect. All right, so we've already pulled up a bunch of our, pretty much all the charts I hope that we'll need here in Avitab. What we can also do is pull up our OPS. Real streamer, real pilot. Excellent. Yes, VR cabin. We'll do that. We'll definitely do that. All right, so fueling is taking place. What we can do is let's start flight leg here. In terms of weight and balance, I've already loaded up everything per the OPF. And actually, let me pull up Avitab because we're going to need to call ATC. So I like the big Avitab. You can get it over here, but you can also make a big Avitab. And I also need to pull up professional streamer. Need to pull up some VATSIM stuff because for the first real stream, why not just do it in VATSIM? All right, so Center already gave us our PDC. Sam's just posted in general under my link to this stream about something different, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind. Excellent, yeah, because I mean, in all honesty, I mean, this isn't even remotely comparing to his stuff. This is a complete joke, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Maybe see the Zibo in VR if you haven't seen it yet. It's pretty cool. So 360, yes, okay, so this is pretty much our clearance. In fact, we can get, if I scribbled down our craft, because I'm a IR rated private pilot, I still use craft to get my clearances. I wrote it down here. So Jacksonville, good. Conley 4 Scoob, Juliet 121, Charleston VOR, East St. Looney, yes, sweet, okay, alright, climb via the SID, perfect. Departure frequency on 133725, alright, that's important. Let's turn up the lighting, let's see. 133, 725, is it? Oh, come on, 725. Okay, so we got, I guess that's, yeah, DC Center, awesome. Okay, so we got that, yeah. So there's no ATIS associated with this. Alright, hold your ears, this is going to be...
Kilo Bravo Whiskey India Airport Information Foxtrot 2.
Hold on a second here.
Kilo Bravo Whiskey India Airport Information Golf 2254 Zulu Weather Wind 021 at 8 Visibility 5 Sky Condition 4500 Scattered Ceiling 7500 Broken Ceiling 1000 Broken Ceiling 1000 Overcast Light Rain Temperature 14 Dew point 13 Altimeter 2945 Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf
2945, that is so low. Man. That is low pressure. Alright. I'm not done fueling us either. Cool. Alright. Push and start are at
Washington Center, hello, Delta 5154 on the
my
ground.
discretion. Awesome.
Charlotte.
Alright, so it's a little distracting. I haven't done one of these.
Delta
Well,
5154, Washington
did the other
request a better one.
did the other flight with John in VR, but it's actually pretty distracting to do this in VR.
Center,
the Express 8823 Heavy, airborne passing 2000.
Sorry, I can't turn that volume down either, unfortunately. I gotta figure that out.
On the Express 8823 Heavy with a contact and turn right heading 200.
It's a little distracting in a
200.
good way
Express 8823 Heavy.
to do this, you know, in VR with the,
Delta 766 is going to step away for 10 minutes. That's okay with you.
Delta
With the chat.
766, no problem. Last run back.
Copy that.
Alright, so programming the FMS is a little, I forget what gate we're going off here. I had some bad weather on the way that BWI first. Yeah, it's crazy. We did have bad weather here. This is not that far away from where I live. So I wrote down, so we're going off of Alpha 4. Not that it really matters, but hey.
Washington Center, Blue Streak, 183 is with you at flight level 230.
BWI to Jacksonville.
Blue Streak 183, Washington Center, squad 3511.
AX.
3511 Blue Streak.
Flight number, we're going as, what are we doing today? Southwest.
Hey, go ahead.
2885.
Charlotte Airport, via
Oops.
Hokie 3 departure, Hokie transition is found, maintaining 5,000, expect 200, level 2010, minute departure, frequency 133.7.
Volume is okay with ATC? Alright, cool. But sometimes it can get kind of loud. In my headphones, it's actually really loud, but it's all good. Oops.
Delta 5154,
Yeah, I probably should.
The Roanoke altimeter is, that's a good question.
Oh, did they give me?
2947 comfort taxi, let me know if you want 13, crushing 16 or 24.
Okay, we'll take 16 and we'll give you a call for taxi. Thanks, Delta 5154.
I don't think they gave me a runway.
DC Center, FedEx 2846 over Beckley with you at flight level 370 inbound for Baltimore, Washington.
Yeah, that's really loud for me. Oops.
FedEx 20A46 Washington Center, good evening, radar contact as reported.
Yeah, sorry guys, I gotta turn that down. I hope this doesn't turn down the whole stream. Here we go. Actually, I'll pop that back up. Kind of choppy, I know. Alright, no, not X-Pilot.
FedEx 2846 descend via the Ribbon 6 arrival and expect the altering 1 crush and true left approach, Baltimore Timber 2945.
2945. That is crazy low pressure. There we go. Alright, let's get this out of here. Move VR, by the way. If you're gonna do anything in VR,
2846 can expect the budget.
it's amazing. Move VR is just amazing. I may turn the radios down. That might help. Alright, cool. Let me actually ask them and see if they know what runway, because I can't.
Blue Street 183 at pilot dispersion, this is maintain 10 down to the ocean altimeter
There's no
2948.
BWI, it's ATIS.
Flight level 10 at my discretion, 2918 Blue Street 183. Blue Street 183 verified pilot dispersion, this is maintain 10 down to the altimeter at ocean is 2948. Pilot discretion 10.
Just waiting to catch a break here so I can ask him what runway.
And once again on the altimeter.
In Washington Center, this is Southwest 2885 here, Baltimore, Washington. Just curious, which runway are we departing here? I don't have the ATIS. There is no ATIS.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
That was blocked.
Yeah, Center, this is Southwest 2885 at Baltimore, Washington International. Just wondering which runway they're using for departure. We do not have any ATIS here.
Yeah, so 2085, give me 1 sec.
Alright, fuel is loaded at least, so everybody can go sit down. Oh man, see, yeah.
Actually, so the 2085, you can expect runway 15 right.
15 right then, we'll expect that for 2885, thank you. Cool, 15 right, which is I think what we planned. 15 right, professional FMC programmer here, alright.
Dawn Express, day 23 heavy, expect the Aorus from 1 right approach.
Expect the ILS 1 right approach from the Express 8823.
Okay, and the clearance, yeah, no, I can't see Jim at all. It's like a total, I mean, unfortunately, this is kind of the way it has to be with VR. It's a little bit immersion breaking, but honestly, John, you forget about the windows. It's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. Where was I? See, I have a hard time Concentrating. All right, so Conley for Scoob transition. Scoob transition, awesome. And then Conley for Scoob, and then direct.
Center spearing 1671, climbing to play with 280 over
Direct ISO, and then Juliet 121.
1671, watch center view, deepening squad 3510. Squad
To
3510,
Charleston.
1671. Austrian 67, contact Jasper Center 134.85.
Charleston is an awesome city, and
134.85.
and then direct descent. Whoops.
That's Roy 1671 with a contact, bell 10 miles south of Clarksburg, level 283, and I do not see a flight
Descent,
platform
and
view.
we're expecting 26 to Jacksonville, and that is that.
Okay, should have pre-filed, but we'll go in for you in just a minute.
Probably should have pre-filed. All right. Good. So J-Mac, Charleston, Bent, Looney. All right. That's right on. Cool. All right, so cost index. I don't know. I've just been using 20 reserves, and we can go back over here.
Just for now, spring 671, I'm climbing a flight with 340.
So every time I look over here, I'm actually looking at Jim from now on. How's that?
Roger, and it's still
So
not there.
fuel.
It'll be
The
just
maths. Let's just say
Roger. That's right.
3.3. I don't know.
320%.
I was never good at the maths.
I'm tempo with 320, spring 1671.
I think they gave us 36 true.
Washington Delta 5154, Charlie showing it off at Roanoke, ready for
Whatever.
taxi with the weather.
That's what we filed. That's what we'll ask for.
Delta 5154, verify you want going 24.
I'll take 16 for Delta 5154.
Let's use
That's
215
not that missed.
and
Delta 5154, only 16 has to be Alpha, and cross only 6 at Alpha.
This dude's busy.
16, yeah, Alpha cross 6 at Alpha, Delta 5154,
I
thanks.
didn't think there were that many people online when I jumped on. In fact, that sim map looked pretty empty. Oh wow, it's a little bit warm. Plus 13.
Blue Streak request, Arnett
Steep
23
descent.
left.
I think we'll handle it. Good.
Blues for 183,
Flat five.
Roger. You can expect that. Do you want to do the position turn or you want to
5.50. Whoops, wrong way. We're off to a good start. 5.5.
I'll take vectors if you got
These
them.
windows are way more useful than Jim.
Expect a straight in
This
roll.
long neck Jim would be up here. Sorry, we can't steal all of. We can't steal all the bits. I don't know. Maybe we can. Like I said, this is just for fun. Who cares? All right. Except the V speed's 148. It doesn't matter because we're putting this thing in VNav like immediately anyway. We'll just say that U.S. operators allow that. Actually, I have no clue, but that's what this U.S. operator's SOP says. We can turn all these up too. Man, brilliant. Well done. See this flow? All over the place. Oops. Lovely rainy day here in BWI. Oops. There we go. See, that's this operator's SOP. Not for real life flight training purposes, everyone. 1.5, right? So I'm assuming this is like 150-ish or something. One thing about VR, your arm will get tired twisting things. What was the SID? We're almost ready to get out of here. Sorry, this is taking so long. The top out. Nah, not that one. This one. 14,000. All right, that's all good. That's back there where it needs to be. It's our squawk code. Oh my gosh. 3604. Jim, what are you doing? I feel like that's a copyright infringement at this point. James? John, what are you doing? 3, 6, Some operators do a VNAV takeoff. It makes more like an Airbus with, yes, exactly. Probably exactly, because it's an Airbus thing. Yeah, that makes sense. 3604. I know like 2 actual airline pilots, like in real life. And we don't talk about flying at all. It's funny. 3604. It seems that they want to talk about everything other than flying. Let's just put that in.
Delta 5154, 1904 on a 16, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 16.
RA mode. Okay, I think I got all that programmed pretty nicely. We got that. We can put the fuel pumps on. Oh, we do have fuel in the center tanks. Usually the flights that I do, we don't. Gauge this thing. Usually I have the... been flying a lot with the electronic backup AI, but I don't know. This one looks cooler. Yo. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's probably not part of the standard checklist, but I'm putting those on too. He said to do it like that. That.
Washington Center, Iberia 82, looking to get on the ground dolls, looking to get IFR clearance to Barcelona.
What is the... Ooh, to Barcelona.
To Washington Center, Dallas ground should be coming back soon, I would hope so. Stand by for that. If not, coming
That's pretty cool. Someone's going to Barcelona tonight. That's going to take a while. Alright, I think that's all good. One thing I need to do is start the APU, because once I hit the anti-collision light,
183, does it maintain 3000?
the jet bridge is going to go away.
Does it maintain 3000, push straight 183?
Alright. Everything else is looking pretty good. That gas. Oh, this is kind of cool. The new doors.
Center Delta 736.
Yeah.
Delta
Pretend that was open. Nothing. What does it say? Nothing to see here.
Delta 1766 across Hogs at maintain flow 190.
Hogs, nice. The Redskins, or they call it the Washington football team these days. Reference.
Cross Hogs at flight level 190.
So, by the way, when I lean way over here, that's because that's where the beverage is next to my chair. And when I lean up like that, it means it's because I'm drinking my beverage. Because with the VR headset on, that's what I have to do. Shame those pilots don't want to talk about flying. Guess once they're off the job, they want to forget about it. Yeah. Pretty much, I think. And usually it's in mixed company with my wife and I. And yeah, I think maybe they think that my wife doesn't want to hear about it. And they would actually be right, because she doesn't, yeah. Okay, cool. Oops. Yeah. That's VR for you right there. Alright. I should send that away. Doors closed. The door should probably close before the jet bridge goes away. I don't know how they do it in real life, but I would sort of assume. Yeah, John, that is new. It's one of the, I think, only newish things. It's pretty cool. I don't know. We never did a PA. Welcome aboard. Alright. Alright, everybody's strapped in. You gonna shut the door? Alright. There we go.
Washington Center, American 2189 with you,
Cool.
10,000 feet.
I believe
2189 Washington Center, good evening, climate cancel.
they said push and start our discretion. So let's do that. Let's push.
Level 362. 360 for American 2189.
It did say push and start our discretion, right? Push and start our discretion.
Omni Express.
Oh, well, also doesn't want to discuss aviation. It doesn't stop me, though. Exactly.
3,000, Express 3822.
Exactly.
Grounded cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, tow's driving up. Cool. Yeah, I do it all the time, too. I think it irritates the living daylights out of my wife. Alright, so let's see. Once we push, we're expecting 1-5 right. Oh, we pushed the wrong way. Did I? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, make a U-turn. This music is great, isn't it? Ah, so good. While we wait for that pushback. I'm not sure what time it is. John, you said it's pretty late where you are. It's not that late where I am.
Right at heading 150. Vector's final. Right heading 150, Blue Street.
It's going to be one of the earliest asks to ATC if I can step
all
away.
doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right, connect it up. 15 minutes into the flight, actually. So yeah, right after departure. November 2885 Romeo, request step away for 10 minutes.
23
Oh,
heavy,
5 minutes.
proceed to Mosby, cross Mosby at 3000, clear the Aorus running 1 right approach.
Proceed to Mosby, cross Mosby, out above 2000, clear ILS 1 right. Omni Express at 823.
So John, I actually shared that link of our stream earlier today with a guy who is looking to get his private pilot's license. I told him I streamed the flight that I was planning to do with him one day soon.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Alright, starting round 1. Let's see. Start him up. 12:30 a.m. Dude! That's cool. I've been known to watch streams until, much later. Especially those ETS2 ones, for some reason. Oh, N2. Here, this is irritating. See these little messages that pop up? They pop up like right in your face, and you just take them with your VR handset and throw them back there. Alright. Yeah, we pushed the wrong way, I think. Oh well. It's John's fault. Not Jim, it's John on this plane. John's fault. Alright. Round 1. What did I forget up there? I'm sure I forgot something. Actually, I think now I got it. Alright, and 2.
Iberia at 82, Washington Center.
Fuel.
Yeah, Iberia 82, go ahead.
No, I pushed the right way. I did it right. Look at that.
Back. He just forgot to prime up. You can call him on
Look at that.
121.9.
I'll go ahead and give ground a call now. Thank you so much.
This is exactly how today was here, by the way. I mean, I live, I don't know, an hour and probably about an hour to the south of Baltimore. Saturday tomorrow I can have a lay-in. Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set. Alright, that's good.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Standing by.
And Washington Center, JetBlue 172 is with you at 370. JetBlue 172.
It's funny to do a critique of this video.
Good evening.
Alright, so my yoke just took a pitch forward. Hold on one second.
Washington, America
Physical yoke took a pitch forward for some reason. There we go.
Out of 2000 to 3000.
Rudders. I'm sitting really far away from my rudder pedals too.
Level 350.
There we go. Alright.
Climb to 350, American 13.
What I'm gonna do, let me turn this radio down. Oops, not that. While we wait. Hope this isn't gonna disconnect me from bad sim. No, it shouldn't. Sound? The radios are down. Oh geez. Huh. Alright.
Delta 5154 Crusader Blue Jay.
This seemed really loud.
Delta 5154.
FT2S Atlas emoji, exactly.
Tow is disconnected
Oh,
and bypass pin has been removed.
So many
Hand signal
emojis.
on the right. We'll see you next
So
time.
many
Have a
emojis for
safe
this flight, John. Oh my gosh. Alright. Great. Do we need to call for taxi? I guess we do. I should so put this back up just in case I get a weird taxi clearance, and let me close and blank that out.
Delta 5154 Washington Center. Hey, go ahead.
Actually,
Delta
we can,
5154 proceed to Dent. Start Dent, Delta 5154.
actually
And number 1619 Charlie Alpha Washington Center, Segan.
oh, no, we are
with you.
controlled area. Oops.
After breakup, booster 183, proceed to jack me, cross jack me at above 2000, clear the R9 runway 23 left approach into Oceana. Clear for the approach is Oceana, Blue Streak 183.
Washington Center, Southwest 2885 is BWI ready to taxi.
Southwest 2085, 15 right taxi to Tango 2 Papa, give way to the spur wing, safety 28, going to be on Papa.
Okay, 15 right via Tango 2 Papa, and we'll give way to the Spirit Wings for Southwest 2885.
Option Express 8823 heavy, wind 36 or at 8, runway 1 right, clear land. Get on one right on the Express ID 823 Heavy. Number 161, Charlie Alpha, Washington, Roger.
Tango 2 Papa. The bet that I fly the Zibo with an Airbus side stick. No, I think that's not. You're not the only one to do that. And by the way, this airport is. I guess this is Tango 2. Oh, give way to the Spirit Wings. Give way to the Spirit Wings. This chart is out of date. Who's in that Spirit Wings? By the way, John, I'll send you a funny picture. It's actually not a funny picture. It's kind of an irritating picture from 2 weeks ago when I was in Myrtle Beach. I actually had a standoff with a Spirit A320 that looked just like that.
Delta 1766,
Harding.
Camera, maintain 11025, Naughty Kennedy, altimeter 2975.
Totally almost didn't give way to the Spirit Wings A320.
Cross Cameron at flight level.
Alright, a couple things are wrong here. Oops. That. Not a real pilot. Not a real 738 pilot. Alright, let's put this over here. Let's put this over here. There we go.
Delta 766, Con New York Center 125.32, good night.
Where's my... There it is.
Contacting New York Center at 125.325. Good night.
Someone's got a stuck mic. Alright, there we go.
For calling Watch Center, that was a long static.
Did I taxi worse than the Spirit A320? Alright. Nice. Always nice to have other traffic, by the way.
Contact ATC, request takeoff clearance.
Better, or, yeah, already did that. Probably should do this,
Destroy 1671, contact line center 132.97.
and oops, and this, and this, and this, and this.
132.97,
Oh, I forgot so many things. Yikes. Alright, that's better.
Omni Express 823 Heavy, clear 1 right at Kilo 4. Omni Express 823 Heavy, kind of ground 121.9, good night.
I think what we need here is the ETS2 horn. Like the air horns. Spirit Wings 2, wind 01088, runway 15 right, clear for takeoff. I guess he's not talking. Alright. Roll right up on him.
Number 161 Charlie Alpha, climb maintain for level 270.
Yeah. Because that would not be good for the
1 Charlie Alpha, Roger, advisor back.
Dude, Spirit Wings 2, you got your clearance. Exactly. Yeah, where's the like the double air horn? It's funny, I haven't bought any of that stuff in ETS2. I've just kind of kept my truck stock, but I've bought a bunch of other trucks. I bought a new garage in, where was it? It was, oh, Milan. I read a, I don't know, some website said to get your first or your second garage in Milan. So I did, and I bought.
Reference 40A, Liver Space, New York Rados offline, radar service.
I had a bunch of additional trucks. Alright, let's see. We got ATC here. Who do we have? We got Atlanta now. Oh, now we have BWI Aorus. It's fine. Yeah, so that's cool. I don't know who to go to next. Already on DC Center. Well, let us know. Washington Center, Southwest 2885 is lined up number 115, right?
Let's up to 2085, Roger, stand by.
Just anyway. Yeah, I figured. Can't get fined for collisions in X-plane. There should be some
Let's
sort
up to
of...
2085, wind 0108, we're only 15 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 15 right, southwest 2885. Alright, here we go. You should be able to get fined. There should be some sort of
Done.
monetary... Oops.
Position lights, strobe and steady.
Monetary fining system.
Left and right landing lights, on.
Yeah.
Set.
Alright, let's do this.
Auto throttle, active.
Cabin is secure. This part's actually pretty cool in VR. I hope it comes across on the 2D screen just how cool this is. It's a little bit jittery because of the weather, how I miss stupid thing, but like this is actually, again, I'm not a real airline pilot, but in terms of like lining up on a runway with any kind of aircraft, yeah, there's the stutters. This is actually pretty cool. Like, oops, the chat's kind of in the way here. Yeah, so 40. Throttle. My
Set.
auto throttle wasn't.
LNAV or
There we go.
HDG cell.
Toga's in chat.
Active. Set. VNAV, active.
Yep.
Set. Weather radar.
There we go. Probably should have the wipers. That's
Active.
too late.
TFCDIST greater
There
than
we go.
5.
Whoa, whoa. Center line. Oops.
80 knots.
I should pay attention. Back pressure released.
DC Center, Cessna 592 on Charlie.
This was messy.
Cessna 5921 Charlie, Washington Center.
Rotate.
Washington Center, Cessna 592 on
A
Charlie.
little aggressive there.
VFR to Hummel
Oh.
on the background by Newport News International.
And one isn't on for some reason. Come on. There we go. Whoops.
400.
Turn. I screwed that up big time. Trying to pay attention to too many things at once. The chat, everything else. Let's just go ahead and there we go.
Calling on the ground.
Perfect.
Newport News, stand by.
Stand by 2 on Charlie.
Alright, let's see. This is departing Baltimore, Washington into IMC.
American 291,
Flaps.
Washington Center, Roger. Climbing info 360. 360, American 291.
Toga.
Southwest 2085 reconnaissance altitude leaving.
Southwest 2885, leaving 3000.
South 2085 climbing tempo 360.
Okay, fly, I'm sorry, I heard 360 for Southwest 2885.
Air France 370, New York radio's offline, radar service terminated squawk via the crushing squad 2000 and frequency improved.
Oops. A little bit touchy.
Blue Street 183, 1221010 on way.
VR, there we go. There we go. 360. We're naving. VNav. Oops. No. There we go. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Somehow that became disengaged. What a mess. Flaps.
About
Oh my gosh.
54 miles southwest
Should have
of
been
the
blank.
Amphitheater.
Is that off? Yep, off. Oh my goodness.
JetBlue 451 Washington squad.
John Patrick says, yes, we're up. We are up.
Can we get the squawk one more time for JetBlue 451?
Oh, look at all this
JetBlue
ATC.
451
Holy
squawk
cow.
is 3736. 3736 JetBlue 451, thanks. Delta 5154, contact line center 132.9.
In between layers a little bit.
Go
Spikers
Hokies.
off. Go Hokies. I agree. It's my alma mater right there, Blacksburg, Virginia Tech. Yeah, I screwed so many things up there. Straight up, exactly. I maintain flight level 360. Here we go. Oops. Here we go. Alright. Into some IMC. Probably should have checked the temperature. Now we're good.
And Skyhawk 21 Charlie, say your destination.
your destination.
Hummel, Whiskey 75.
Alright. Pressurization looks good. Climb rate, cabin climb rate 500.
About 2,
Yeah,
1
cool.
Charlie, do you want fly fall line? Affirmative, 2 and Charlie.
Well, that was pretty messed up, but in the end, it worked out. And here we go. All right. Some nice music. We lost Freckles Aviation. This is so hard to do in terms of flying and then keeping up with the chat. I mean, it's just you and I, John. I don't know. I don't know how FD2S does this. He's the man. I think the Concorde, I read that it is VR enabled, but I agree. I don't know, because you'd have to, like, alright, well, one thing, let's pay attention to this. Landing lights off. We should probably check the fuel at
Scott 5921 Charlie,
OHSSS.
for taxi. The Newport News
Hang on one
South
sec, John.
Center is... I don't have it. Ready for taxi, 2 and Charlie.
Make sure we're not terribly off on our fuel. I never did set the timer.
Scott 21 Charlie, runway
Where's
20,
the
taxi Alpha, device runner complete.
timer timer emoji in chat? Let's see. Who's this?
November 161 Charlie Alpha, climb maintain level 330. Climb maintain flight level 330, November 161 Charlie Alpha.
8.2.
Cessna 2 and Charlie, it was the end of the taxi instructions. You said advise, and I think catch the rest. Let's go 2-1 Charlie, advise run not complete.
Yeah, I think that's
Advise
fine.
run not complete, 2 and Charlie.
FPS is getting crushed by all these clouds.
222, about 20 miles to the north of the Gatwick intersection, flight level 360.
26. Oof. Hopefully we'll fly out of this weather.
American 222, watch center, squawk 3645. 3645.
Plus I have about
American 291, recontact, 125
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows open here and move VR. I mean, this is just all not good for FPS in VR. But, oh well. Oh, you said when I used the track IR and ETS, it made a huge difference. Yeah, I used to use track IR with X-Plane, and that was the only way I was able to use even X-Plane. Why have we leveled off? What the hell? What the heck? Oh.
American 222, recontact 2 miles southeast.
Actually, we can intervent that because we're good to go. Alright, we got climb maintain. Forgot about alt intervent. What was I saying? Yeah, track IR is what I first started using with X-Plane, and it was the only way I could use it. I had 3 monitors set up, and I was just flying the 172, and oh my gosh, it was impossible. And then I got track IR, and I could actually fly it. And then I just kind of took the plunge about 2 years ago on VR. I bought the Oculus Rift, the CV1. Yeah, thanks, John. Yeah, I got it. I just alt intervent. Would have probably, yeah, I just didn't
Scout
alt
2-1
intervent.
Charlie, 120 clear for takeoff. Left close traffic, report midfield downwind. Left close traffic.
I got the VR headset and I never looked back. I can't fly X-Plane without VR at this point. I mean, my specs aren't that great. I've got a, what is it, an i9900K, 32 gigs of RAM. I've got a 1080 Ti.
American 21, do you mind if we step away for like
There's
10 minutes?
better stuff out there.
American 291, no problem.
I mean, mine's pretty good, but you know,
I'm gonna let you know. American 21,
with
thanks.
pretty good settings, I don't know. This ain't bad. I mean, I could long flights are tough. Like I did a flight from, it was Dulles to Phoenix, and it was like 4 hours, and man, my head was, my neck was hurting just because of the headset, just kind of weight on my head for 4 hours. But for like a 2.5 hour flight, this is the way to go. It's so relaxing too.
Center.
All right, it's time, John, and whoever else is on the chat in the stream, for another beverage. So that's why when I look down here, that's kind of what I'm doing. My beverage is down here.
2460 Washington Center Squad, tree 576.
Alright.
Tree 5.
The problem is what to do with the old one. Alright, hopefully this won't make a lot of noise. Oh, it did. Let's pop that over there. Jeez. Alright, well, we'll clean that up later. Okay, this is not mixed WMR, mixed reality. It's only VR. The only thing I can see is what you all see. What you see. Pretty much the virtual view from a Boeing 737. And don't see my office or the trash that I just threw across the room. Alright. Chat over here. Let's take a look here. Descent forecast. Might as well put that in before I forget to do it. Although it's way too early to do that.
Such level 451 calling you or breaking out. Yep, sorry about that. I'd like to request flight level 360. Such level 451 climate info 360. 360 W451, thanks.
Let's see.
692 and Charlie with you on base. It seems to be full stop.
Scott 21 Charlie 12001020 clear line.
Clear
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Make that window much bigger. Now I can actually see it. The Ryzen 9, but only an AMD 57. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the Ryzen and the AMD, that whole stack. I don't know a lot about it. If that's if that's enough to handle what you want to do in VR or not, I really don't know. 200.
Center Seminole 3 Echo Victor. Good evening. Currently
Eating and drinking in VR could become an issue. Yeah. I have spilled many things on myself because I'm trying to either, well, eating is almost a no-go. I can't do it because I don't know where my food is. I wish I could take a picture of it, but my lap pretty much has this thing when I'm not using it. There's a physical yoke like right here, and then there's a keyboard up here on top of the honeycomb. There's a throttle over here. There's no place to put food, and whatever I'm drinking, whatever it may happen to be, is pretty much, well, it's down here. It's usually, well, I have the view shifted a little bit, but it's usually by where the coffee cup is. So it's kind of easy to get to. Alright, 310, 200, put in for 100 as well. Alright, 310 is 225 at 98. That's pretty good.
Skyventure 123, Rebecca is correct. The NASA's altimeter 2947, call for taxi.
Skyventure, no way. Skyventure is one of it's Aviation Adventures is one of the flight schools at my home field. I must be doing some sort of virtual pattern work. 223 at 94.
Text interview Alpha, have a good night. 2 and Charlie.
Doing a better job than a lot of the students I hear on the radio, to be honest. 223 at 94.
How late will you be on tonight?
241 at
till the
40.
FNL ends. Which start 2 hours, I guess.
040.
Okay, I'll see you again. I'm gonna pick up that VFR.
He sounds happy.
West and Hummel.
Roger.
Alright, we're still climbing, yes.
This is an FNO, what happened?
270.
I'll run into all the traffic.
At least the drink position will be distinctive exactly. It actually, I'm not gonna lie that I position it there on purpose because in VR, I mean, you really do get sort of immersed in it all, and like, let's see, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my hand, I'm gonna hold my can of beverage, it's a beer, let's just be honest. I'm gonna hold my beer in my left hand, and I'm holding, alright, so right where that manipulator is exactly where my beer is, so
and Seminole Tree Echo Vector.
that was my beer,
Washington.
and if I put it down,
Center 3 Echo Vector, go ahead.
I put it, that's right exactly where I put it down, like right through that coffee cup, then continuing down to the ground next to my chair, which is just a dining room chair, which is something I need to fix because these dining room chairs aren't real comfortable, and I don't think my wife likes it that I use her dining room chairs. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Seminole Tree Echo Vector, Rebecca is correct. Relief for departure. Clearance void at Nav by 003, time now 0345 and 3/4 report airborne.
Try to figure out when we're going to maybe cross boundaries.
DC Center, good evening. Frontier 2384, 35.
Frontier 2384, Washington Center, say again.
Oh, Frontier 2384, 35,000.
Jacksonville is the next one.
2384, Washington Center, roger.
I guess so we're going right from center to Jacksonville. Okay. Yeah, John, it is. It's funny though. Sometimes you. Let's see. A few other settings. Sometimes you get kind of lost in it. You know, in the immersion and in a good way. Actually. Once we get back up to cruise altitude, well, you know what? The cabin tour. The VR cabin tour. Ah, there we go. Ah. So, whoops. No, it's gonna.
Washington Center. Scavenger 133
Darn it. It's not hard to do. There. I don't think any of this stuff works. Can't see the chat right now, so sorry. But there we go. Walking from front to back here. The cabin, checking things out. See those little circles up here, those are actual VR hotspots, pretty cool. So, can't adjust the height, they don't adjust the height every time, but go all the way back here to the aft galley. Oh, yeah, I got it. Actually, yeah, this is timely, because after those few beverages that I had, this is actually kind of where I might need to be pretty soon. Alright, let's see. Coffee pot back there. Got some having maybe temperature controls. Let's not touch the emergency exit. Get a snack while we're back here. Let's see. Very nice, very nice. I'm not sure we can go inside. Maybe peek our head inside of the bathroom. I'm not sure if that will work or not. Let's see. Let's see if we. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, that's like, sorry, I've got to use the loo. And maybe jump out of the plane. But still, this is pretty cool. The modeling is awesome. Let's head back down. Maybe take a wing seat here. Very nice, very nice. It's actually pretty realistic. I mean, this is like flights, you know, we've all taken commercial to wherever. You get that wing seat, just kind of sit up here, enjoy your peanuts or whatever, maybe a beverage, just enjoy the view, maybe go to sleep. ATC windows in your face. Let's see if we can make this a little more realistic. Ah, there it is, yes. Sorry, ma'am, or sir, I'd like Another beverage, please. Maybe another bag of small
American
peanuts.
376 to 70, field 3 arrival to Philadelphia, crushing the ER altimeter
Maybe.
2969er.
I think we belong up here, maybe.
So the last transmission was from America 1376.
I'm sure where we would all be sitting.
American 1376 to 70, the field 3 arrival to Philadelphia.
Nice livery too, by the way. Although, hey, wait a minute. They must be recycling safety brochures. This is a 737-700. I'm not sure about that. All right, back up here.
5 right, unless you want to take 2-way. We'll do 1-5 right, that works. Roger. American 21 American.
It's awesome. It's exactly what the coffee cup. Yeah, exactly. Landed right next to the bathrooms. That's how we judge all planes, whether it has a working toilet. Yeah, that's funny. Who is it? V1? Yeah, he loves the working toilet. I think it started with the Phenom stream that he did, which is, by the way, that's what made me buy the Phenom. So, thanks V1. His streams are awesome, by the way. So, all love here, but yeah, with the toilets, like, oh, let's check in here and make sure that the toilet flushes. Too much. All right, we're almost there. Everything's looking good. I think. I don't know. And it looks like an abrupt end to this cloud layer too. And the weather was pretty accurate, you know, from there on, or from the you know, departure on.
Touch up the 172 recon
Put
lost.
this back here. There we go.
Coffee
back in its spot.
Alpha to 70 to field 3 arrival.
You unlock the Concorde, the toilet flushes. That's right, it's supersonic speed, Mach 2. A Mach 2 toilet flush. That would have been cool to fly in that airplane though, jeez.
Center 703, Victor passing.
I mean, I was,
feet direct calling.
you know, I guess old enough to fly on it technically, but financially, I mean, no chance. I mean, even now, no chance. I thought it was a thrill when I got to fly on my first 747.
Washington Center, Scavenger 123, holding shore runway 34 right, ready for departure.
Let's see, where are we?
Break 703, Echo Vector to contact, AMOS, west of Tucson, the OR 2700, climbing 8,000.
A lot of GA traffic today. Let's see, oh, we got a while to go to Jacksonville.
Venture 123, 136, at 934 right, clear for takeoff. 34 right, clear for takeoff, Scavenger 123.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting that Concorde, but I'm kind of with you, John. Like the flight engineer panel just seems so intimidating for VR or single pilot ops. I don't know. I think I'd rather get, I don't know, I go back and forth. Do I want to get the 340, or do I want to get the Concorde, or do I want to get the Dash 8 when it comes out? I don't know, I can't get them all, so I'm trying to figure out which next one I want to get. I think the last aircraft that I paid for an X-plane was, it was the Phenom, and man, that was a great buy. I mean, that Phenom is awesome. It's so fun to take in VR, because again, I only do stuff in VR anymore. I just, taking those, you know, 2-hour flights in VR on the Phenom, it's just, it's awesome. It works great. But the Concorde is so cool. I don't know. We'll see. But then watching, you know, like V1 try to land it, you know, flight deck sim, I mean, it's a lot of, it's a challenge. Once I got divorced and her ex was loaded, so she got some money. She offered to take my mom to the U.S. on the Concorde, but mom turned her down. Oh, but they flew on a 7.4 instead. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, everybody's got their own reasons, and you know. Oh man, I wonder why. I can think of a lot of things that I would do to have flown or to fly on a Concorde, man. But that's cool. But yeah, she got to fly on a 7.4 over to the U.S. instead. That's still cool. I mean, that plane is amazing. I flew on a Lufthansa 747 back in my early mid-20s, I guess, from Dulles to Frankfurt on a Lufthansa. It was awesome. That's the only time I ever got to fly on it. I happened to luck out with the job that I had, and the job was flying pretty much everybody first class. And I went in a support role to actually ended up being to Prague, but we flew to Frankfurt for the first leg on a 747, and man, in first class it was nuts. Well, it was weird. She thought the Concorde sounded too scary. Yeah, I mean Mach 2, it's, twice the speed of sound, so but still, that's awesome. Man, I don't know. It's kind of funny though how now we, like when we take flights, like I think all of us, we take a flight in real life, we always, look at the itinerary before we even get on the flight and figure out, okay, well, is this a 738? Is it an Airbus? What kind of Airbus? And then I do the same thing. First class, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was 20-something-year-old. I had barely flown anywhere. But the organization I worked for had their annual meeting in Prague, and I got tapped to go along in a support role. And just the organization did it right when it came to international air travel. It was an international organization, and they treated their employees really, really well. So yeah, I totally lucked out. I mean, even in Prague, it was 20-some-year-old American kid getting to go to Prague. Good times. Things are different now, better now, but different. But yeah, whenever I fly commercial, and because of COVID, I don't fly commercial very much anymore. I always look at the kind of equipment that we're going to get, and then you kind of walk on, and I always take a big glance to the left, as you walk in, and kind of look at the flight deck and think, man, I sort of know what all of that stuff does, and then go back and sit down and sort of try to play through in my head what they're doing up there, what the captain and first officer are doing. But it is funny. So but I mentioned I have a couple of pilot friends, and one of them said once, we were joking around, and I was mentioning just the sim stuff, and he said something like, yeah, you could probably do a good job going from cold and dark, starting things up, but I bet you couldn't figure out how to get in and adjust the seat. I'm like, damn, you're probably right. Thinking my current company required international travel, I have the cargo hold. Yeah, same here. Yeah, we fly like, well, we don't fly that much anymore. But yeah, when we do, it's really bare bones. I think the nicest. You know what? I just saw an aircraft out there, and it made me realize, man, I haven't done a very good job of putting on the terrain, actually the weather. Oops.
Set. Transponder. TA/RA.
Plane over here.
Set. Yoke checklist. Before takeoff. Readout.
We flew to Phoenix, and my wife used some miles to get us. It wasn't even business class. It was like, I don't know what that was, like economy plus, and we all thought we were, posh, right? We're an economy plus. All right, let's see, where are we? We are 91 miles from ISO. Cool. I haven't had a sip of my coffee in a while, John. Jeez. Let's see. It's pointing down here where my, let's just call it coffee from now on, is.
Washington Center, Scavenger 123, we request. Scavenger 123, go ahead. Yeah, we request ILS runway 1 right, Dallas. Just no correction, Skyway 123, Roger. Do you want the vector to final or you want to take the Mosby or Casanova?
It's funny, a Sky Ventures aircraft making a request to land at Dulles. That's harkens back to the early days of the pandemic when. So Sky Ventures is actually Aviation Adventures, is a flight school at the airport where I have my Aero, and when COVID was unfortunately shutting everything down in terms of commercial air traffic, Dulles was a ghost town, and you could actually request approaches as a single engine piston pilot, in a Piper Aero Cessna 150 even. You could request approaches to Dulles, and they would give it. The Potomac approach was, they had nothing else to do. In fact, they probably wanted the proficiency. Felix, my dad's work paid for us to fly business from New Zealand, UK, New Zealand. Don't remember it. That's awesome. Flying a 7-4. Felix, oh my gosh, by the way, wow, welcome. This is amazing. John and Felix, this is, that's a party now. So.
Washington Center, good evening, Southwest 4714, flight level 320.
Southwest 14714, Washington Center, good evening.
So yeah, at that time, I mean, you could request whatever you wanted from Dulles. Now, National you couldn't, because National is inside the FRZ, the flight restricted zone, and you've got to have either a PIN if you're a private pilot to land at the few general aviation airports under the freeze, or you have to, I don't even know, I think you have to be a commercial operator to land at National. So we could never request either, touch and goes or landings at National. But during COVID, I mean, I did a couple of touch and goes at Dulles, and there was nothing, it was weird. I mean, longest runway I've ever seen, longest and widest runways I've ever seen in a Piper Aero. Crazy. And it was funny because somebody told me, they're like, yeah, don't do a touch and go, request the option, or a touch and go, don't do a full stop, because if you do a full stop, they'll ding you for, I don't know, it was like a $200 or $100 landing fee, something stupid. So upper deck, that's awesome. Yep. Oh, 777 at the front. That's pretty nice. I've never done that.
Yes, sir. I'd like to go ahead and cancel here, and then I'm going
to the bar, the spiral staircase. That's pretty cool. One thing that I didn't realize, I think it was part of the 340 stream, is they have those bathrooms down, kind of downstairs. That was kind of cool to see. I think it was maybe V1 did that stream with the 340, and he showed those bathrooms that were downstairs. That was kind of cool. Speaking of bathrooms, let's take a trip back to the cabin again. Not really doing anything.
Temperature 123 across Casanova at above 3,000. Clear the
yes, this is where. Let's see, what do we have in here? Looks like Bud Lights. Maybe a Heineken there. Oh, these are. We have here. Oops. Coke, yeah.
Temperature 123, just
two board.
Are you planning for a full stop at
Sprite. Some good stuff in here, maybe. The coffee pot. Coffee. We're on an evening flight. I think I'd like something a little bit stronger, please. Do you have any cocktails? Maybe. Let's see. Maybe over here. What do we have over here? Oh, I bet the cocktails are locked up in here. Let's see. Maybe. Interesting. The lab. What do we have in there? Yep. Nope. Another Lav O-Death. Yeah. Let's stay out of there. Although I am going to have to go to the lab in a second.
American 1376, continue approach 128.12, have a good night. Going New York, America 1376, thank you.
How far away are we from Bristol? Alright. Washington Center, Southwest 2885 with a request.
Southwest 2885, go ahead.
Yeah, Southwest 2885, just need to step away for approximately 2 minutes if possible.
Delta 2085, no problem.
Alright guys, give me 2 minutes. I mean literally 2 minutes. Let me see. I think I can do this. Let's see. Pro streamer here, I think. I'll go here. Alright, yep. Alright, give me like 2 minutes. I gotta go to the lab and maybe get another beverage, another coffee. Alright, be right back.
American 805, Washington Center, your flight plan is still going to DCA. Can you refile that, please? Yep, sorry. From. Washington Center, American 805, take a American 805, expect BDC momentarily. American 805, expect only one once you receive it, you can call for taxi. Alright, we'll give you a call. We'll go for push, and I'll give you a call. American 2189, you still with me?
189.50.
American 2189, Con Alliance Center 132.97, good night.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.9 for American 2189.
American, correction, Delta 2112, does it maintain 3000?
This one maintain 3000, Delta 2112.
Alright. I think I'm back. Let's see. I mean, I'm back sitting in this chair, but...
FedEx 1422 Heavy with you at 330.
FedEx 1402, Washington Center, good evening.
The British Airways in the EU business, and they were popping corks at 9 a.m.
American 291 to
Heck yeah.
for arrival, Charlotte and South,
Booze
Charlotte
for breakfast.
2957.
When once when the World Cup was on the other side of the world and I'm watching the pub. Didn't do many favors, no doubt. Oh my gosh. I forget which World Cup that was. Oh man, it was probably... It was in the early 2000s. Oh, same thing. I used to work in DC, in Washington DC, and yeah, it was bad in terms of the boozing. Just the, I work for an international organization, and everybody just emptied out and went to the pubs, the bars, and pretty much stayed there. It was nuts.
Delta 2112, turn right at 280 vectors final.
Booze for breakfast. On the weekends, why not?
Delta 2112, turn
What are
right
you
at
gonna do?
280 vectors for final.
Turn right heading 280, Delta 2112.
It's just too much. Wait, so the Kiwi... So you guys don't get along? Come on. Like the US and Canada when it comes to hockey, I think.
Delta 2112 final from Mosby, turn right at 340, maintain 3000 post tap from localizer, clear the outside one right approach.
What do you guys do for orthos? Do you guys use...
12 final for Mosby, turn right at the 345, maintain 3000 until Stafford Laser, clear the aisles or one right
approach.
approach.
This is US orthos, this is Pork Boy, pretty good. I was thinking about getting the V states, I think they're a little bit lower res, but I don't know. I've already got all these Pork Boy orthos on my
There's no speed restriction for approach.
hard drive, so I figured why not. But you can tell I've already had a few beverages because it's getting a little bit harder and harder to talk. Let's see. Gosh, can't find my coffee cup. Hang on a second. Stand by, guys.
Good evening, Washington Center. Iberia 82 on the ground at Dulles, holding short runway 30 with Jacoby for departure.
I was a little bit behind the coffee cup for some reason.
Deep 1020 at 9 runway 30, clear for takeoff landing 320.
Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. Like 16 and 15 for this altitude. I mean, you can't really tell, right? All just patchwork of fields and rivers, and I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it's fun just to do a flight and just sit up here and, I don't know, look out. Honestly, in VR, John, you were saying, you know, you might get VR. Just do it. It is. I mean, it's awesome. I could do this even without like chatting with you guys or whatever. I could do this for 3 hours on like a Friday night, you know, everybody else is in bed or whatever. Just, I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Washington Center Spirit Wings is with you at 12,000.
Sterling's 114, Washington Center, good evening, climbing cap level 2.
Kind of like, I mean, again, I'm not a real 37 pilot. I'm not a pro pilot, but you know, even in Aero, just once you get into cruise, I mean, I've got a headset with Bluetooth. I pop on. I got a playlist that's, you know, kind of chill in the cruise, and you just pop that on. Unfortunately, well, so my headset cuts out when ATC you know, talks, or when any side tone comes in, it cuts out. But you can actually turn that off and just let the music kind of play in the background in cruise, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, Orbex. I haven't bought any Orbex yet.
Washington Center, good evening, Surface 565, flight level 3.
I've got to plan out my X-Plane spending. Actually, I'm probably going to put a hold on it a little bit because of X-Plane 12, although, man, it's so hard, like the Dash 8. I almost don't want to watch the Dash 8 stream on Saturday because it's going to make me want to buy it. And someone put a quite expensive gin in hot chocolate.
Certified 2384, verify squawking 7216.
Did you tell them they couldn't do it? Put an expensive gin in hot chocolate.
Washington Center, good evening.
So what's a good gin? I think I asked this on the Discord before, and you guys gave some good answers to it. I'm like kind of a Tanqueray guy. Like, I don't know if that's good gin or not, but kind of like Tanqueray. Alright, let's see, ISO. Let's do, I think we're supposed to do a fuel check every once in a while, so let's do that. Oops.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, we'll be waiting here for your call.
Are we? ISO 6.3. Yeah. 3.0.
No, 1065, right, one side right taxi at Bravo, Papa.
Excellent.
Bravo, Papa. 15 right, 5 Bravo, Papa.
Alright, so I guess the fuel planning is right on for some brief. Not a professional anything. Right
2384, that was unreadable.
8 pound hot chocolate.
Oh, I just got disconnected for a second. I was wondering, did I miss anything here?
By the way, these clouds look, like right now, look pretty good. This is just active sky. Active skies. I think low res clouds, and these are pretty realistic. This is pretty cool. Garden Swift. Okay, cool.
Sierra 82 at 1,400.
Iberia 82, head road contact, climb maintain level 35 to proceed to Reagan's joint departure.
Can you repeat the altitude?
Yeah, I'd be surprised too.
Proceed to Reagan's and joint departure, climb maintain level 350.
Could you just say unable, I guess? Like if somebody says, can you
350 and Reagan.
put that gin in some hot chocolate, you'd be like, yeah, unable. Oh, this is kind of cool too. We could do this. Let's see. Where are we? Whoops.
2112, kind of ground 12.0.
Oh boy. There we go. Map.
Going around.
Where are we? Yeah, where's the...
From the flight 2384.
They're not bad, right, John? I mean, they're...
I
I mean, this is just active sky. You know, they're low-res textures. It's not bad. I was using Ultra Weather XP, which, by the way, I mean, that's a pretty good product, I think, but... I mean, in VR, with all the other stuff I had going on, it was...
We'll be right back.
It was crushing my frames. You don't mix spirits at the bar. Yeah. I don't like to mix spirits either. That's why I'm sticking to, let's see, another, let's see, what is this? Let's see, where's my coffee? My coffee's all, my coffee viewpoint is all screwed up. There it is. Ah, coffee. I've had too many coffees, I think. The approach and landing is going to be interesting. Oops. I don't know what that was. Let's get that out of here. I realized too we never, well, I'm supposed to probably, oops. Anyone interested in the Tolus A35? Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. But I have the 321 and I don't know, again, like I'm flying all in VR, and for me, like for what I would have to pay for the 340 to get almost the same experience in VR, I don't know. I'm probably gonna, I might get the Dash 8. I almost, again, I don't, I'm gonna watch the stream tomorrow, but I almost don't want to watch that stream tomorrow because it's gonna make me want to buy the Dash 8. Glass, whatever the mixer is on the side. Oh, cool. 200-pound bottle of wine? Good lord. I thought I did pretty well. No, it wasn't today. It was yesterday. I bought, okay, it was US dollars. I was at the store. I bought a $20 bottle of wine. It was on sale for 10, and I didn't know anything about it. I just saw that it was half price, so I bought it, and it was pretty good. And I thought I was doing a good thing. I was like, oh man, I'm drinking a $20 bottle of wine, and I was like, all right, this tastes kind of the same to me. I'm not a big wine guy. I mean, I like wine, but my palate, I guess you would say, just isn't good enough to distinguish between, I don't know, like a $20 bottle of wine and a $100 bottle of wine. We used to, in our younger days, my wife and I would go out with friends that would, you know, go out to dinner and they would get the wine list and we would just cringe because we're like, oh my god, they're gonna order, you know, $100 bottle of wine and we're all gonna pay for this, and I would drink it and then order a light beer. Yeah. Wine has a huge markup, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I've heard that for restaurants. That's like where they make their money, right? Flyby-8 is nostalgic. So fly to Jersey in it. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I actually miss the UK. I've been there a few times just for, you know, for fun, never for work. but never really got to do a lot of exploring. Just did a really, I don't know. I always felt very comfortable like flying there and just kind of hanging out and exploring a little bit, you know, to London a few times. 3 years ago, it was the year before COVID. My family and I, my wife and my daughter and I went to London, just kind of on a tour, like a package deal. We toured around London and then took the train up to Edinburgh, which was awesome. Spent a few days in Edinburgh, just kind of kicking around. Snobbery around the beer for the win, exactly. Yeah, but John, there's snobbery around beer too. Oh my gosh. You tell somebody you drink, you know, the cheap light beer, and they're like, are you serious? You don't drink, you know, this new, you know, peanut butter chocolate raspberry stout, whatever. I'm like, no, I don't, because I'm not trying to drink this for my meal. Especially on nights like tonight. I'm drinking this coffee. Again, where's my coffee? Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Walker 1108 Watch Center.
Oh, that's not good. I've got too many things there. That's the problem with VR. You can't see a darn thing.
Walker 1108 clear to the Trident Airport via direct
There's my coffee.
Dennis filed, climbing in 5,000, departure for organization 133.72, squawk 1 tree. Actually, you might limit recycle that. Squawk is 3727.
You got like three things down here by my coffee cup.
To Trenton, direct Atlantic City as filed, 5,000. Departure with you, squawk 3727 for Walker 1108.
Walker 1108, Rebecca is correct. Release for departure, clearance voided, Alpha 500, correction 0115.
And 25 to 50 pounds and you sell it from here.
Report airborne.
That's an amazing markup. That's crazy. But when you're out to eat, you know, at a restaurant, it's just, people pay whatever the, you know, whatever you guys offer. Especially, I would imagine after the first one, you know, you're going to order another one.
1065, requesting takeoff, runway 15 right.
Delta 1065 Heavy 106 at 6 runway 15 right, clear for takeoff.
Nails are almost as bad as wine for snobbery, yeah, no doubt. It's, I don't care anymore. I'm like, you know what? Yep, it's what I'm getting, and you guys get what you want. And you could, you know, feel full and bloated, and I'm gonna stick with this light beer and drink a few of them because we're gonna be here for a few hours, especially if you're at like a, you know, watching the game or something like that.
How do you hear me?
What is it called? Butcombe?
Booster 133 and 183 Roger, stand by.
I'll have to try that. Come on, you can get 10, 12 bottle and sell for 30. That's, man, I'm in the wrong business. Although the restaurant business, yeah, I mean, owning a restaurant or running a restaurant, I don't know. That's tough. Right, where are we? Bartle. Let's see. We got a lot of windows here. Yeah, so this is where, I'm not calling him Jim, this is where John, or John's, it's, I guess, First Officer John.
23183 clear to the Bangor Airport via Ritter Vector Store Norfolk on the spot.
John, we're going to wine in a bar again. But what are you going to do? I mean, you can't bring your own. Maybe you can, I don't know. It's like going to a, we used to bring our own, going to like a hockey game or a football game. Lots of creative ways to bring your own wine, or, well, not wine, usually just cheap whiskey.
Booster 183, Rebecca's correct. Cover taxi. You can expect around 2 tree left or whatever your request is. At the Ocean Altimeter 2951.
Always interesting when people get our draft cider and then realize it's 6.2% exactly. It's probably more interesting when they've already ordered 3 and then realize it's 6.2%. Why am I falling off of the stool? Well, I guess it's 6.2%. Jim doesn't go positive. Rate is an easy job, exactly.
November 212 Delta Mike, Kings now to our 2960.
Jim doesn't do a whole heck of a lot, does he?
2960, November 2 Delta Mike.
That's funny. Yeah, I gotta say, these Active Sky, usually it doesn't look as good as this. I didn't do anything else to my sim, but these clouds look pretty good. Wilmington, alright, so...
we're gonna disconnect,
oh, cool.
Brother. Thanks for the ATC, brother. Good night.
Alright, so IRL, in real life, 2 weeks ago, I actually made this flight, not in a 737, but in a Piper Arrow, from Manassas, Virginia, not BWI, but to Myrtle Beach. Why does it seem like it's taking about the same amount of time? Maybe it's the 95 knot headwind.
Weather at your destination.
Trying to sell a, I don't know how to pronounce that on special. It's not going well. What is a, alright. VR is kind of messing with me here. A Vermentino on special. What's a Vermentino?
Delta 1090, just, that'll be fine.
Pear, apple, and citrus. Oh, that sounds pretty good.
And number 2 Delta Mike, do you have the weather?
That sounds really good.
I have the weather, number 2 Delta Mike.
Alright, another sip of coffee here. Let's see.
And number 2 Delta Mike,
Well, my...
proceed or convey and maintain a 2,700.
Good view of my coffee there.
The PAA cleared the RNAV runway 4 approaching 2 Rocky Mountain.
Yeah, 95 knot headwind, exactly. I'm like, why aren't we getting anywhere? Let's see, that's why. So when I flew to Myrtle Beach 2 weeks ago in real life, and it was in the Piper Arrow, it was all my stuff is in miles per hour because it's an old airplane. 50 mile an hour headwinds. It was brutal. I was like, I mean, 4Flight did a good job of, telling me, what my ETA was going to be, and my fuel planning and all that was right on, but I couldn't believe it. I got up there, I'm like, come on, my ground speed is that of a 150 at this point.
Walker 1108 Watch Center, still don't have you on the radar yet, step back.
It's on a rainy day in a pub with fires going. Why? Oh, because it's citrusy, yeah. Yeah, in a pub with fires going. I mean, what do you want there? Probably a nice, like a stout, I guess, on a cold day. That's what I would want. If I'm in a pub with a fireplace, like a warm environment, and the lights low, just a chill environment. I don't know. Yeah. Stout or a porter.
And RNAV for 22, number 2 Delta. Walker 1108 contact has band is about 5 miles south west of Atlanta City. You are climbing at 5,000 pursuit of Atlanta City.
Okay, altitude position checks, Walker 1108. We'll keep going on course.
Diamond 2 Delta Mike report.
GS of a one-legged man on a bike. Yeah, exactly. Ground speed for one-legged man on a bike. Exactly. It's just so frustrating when you're like, alright, my true airspeed is like 160, 170 miles an hour, 150 knots, let's say. True, and then your ground speed is like 110 knots, or 110 miles an hour, and you're like, seriously?
Just confirm, class level 360.
Oh my gosh, John, a nice steak washed down with a dark ale, yes. I know it's kind of generic, maybe to say, but honestly, like shepherd's pie, like, it's so good in a pub. Like, we went to some pubs, and I'm not like a world traveler. I've been to London a few times, but you know, I would go to the pub and just, and there was like two different pubs, I guess, two different brands of pubs in London, and I forget the names of them, but you know, each one would have their own kind of variety of beers or whatever. But you know, you would go to one, get their variety of beer, and just, I would order shepherd's pie and just sit there, and I don't know, just something so comfortable and warm, and I don't know, it's a great experience. It makes me want to go back. Gotta convince my wife. And we all have our 5G chips implanted into our arms multiple times with the vaccines and stuff like that, so just, you know, travel is not that big of a deal. You know, I'm not worried about, you know, not worried about COVID, but, you know, we've done all we can, so yeah, let's travel. I don't know. I'd love to get back overseas, especially to the UK. It's just so comfortable, so, I don't know, it almost feels like home. Like, my ancestry is you know, English, Irish.
Plus 183 will be Alpha 7 Alpha.
Anyway, shepherd's pie, good call, yes. Especially since I don't think, this is pretty terrible, I don't think that I actually ate a dinner tonight. So my schedule today was, so John, you know, you and I kind of did that real quick stream in the Arrow, at a 40-minute flight, whatever it was. And then my daughter and my wife, at the end of that little mini stream or whatever it was, they left to go to my wife's sister's house. So they're gone. They went to her sister's house, which is like 30 minutes away. And I immediately went to the store to get a supply of, let's just say, coffee. Well, you know, let's say beer. And then I got back home and kind of planned this flight real quick. Sort of set up this stream, which didn't take as long as I thought it would. And and that's it. So yeah, I don't think I had dinner tonight. Come back to the UK, we could organize an alpaca. Oh man, John, I'm down. I am so down. Absolutely. Absolutely. And likewise, I mean, if you guys ever come to the US, I'm on the East Coast, so it's not that DC area. Come on over. We'll do that wouldn't be the same. You can go to DC, I guess. It's an interesting town. It's a, you know, federal, you know, national capital kind of town, but there's some pretty fun places to go. The flickering on these clouds, though, I don't know. Maybe that's because we're in VR. But again, I swear, just again, if you guys are maybe thinking about getting a VR headset, it's so relaxing just to plan a, you know, not a long flight. I think this would be a grind. Like, across the pond in VR would be, I would need to take a lot of breaks or have a really comfortable chair, but I don't know. Just pop on the VR headset and sort of.
Delta 2085, contact Captain Center 134.85, good night.
3485, have a good night.
And good evening, Center's citation 1180, flight level 390.
Citation 1218 to Washington, good evening.
What is 3485? I'm totally blanked on what he was saying. I think he said Jacksonville Center, 3485, maybe? Yeah, Ike Calloway. Jacksonville Center, good evening, Southwest 2885, flight level 360.
Southwest 2885, Jackson Center, roger.
Alright, so Jacksonville Center, alright, we got a lot of probably pay attention. This is so not like a professional pilot, professional streamer stream. So let's see. If I can't even grab the... There we go. Alright, so I like to plan a little bit ahead. We got Jacksonville Aorus. Let's see. What are we expecting here?
Citation 2, Victor Romeo, contact JAX approach 127.0, have a good night.
Actually, get this out of here.
Contact JAX approach 127.0.
How many windows? Jim, John, F.O. John, Long Neck John. Alright, let's see. Alright, Delta.
Southwest 1910, climb maintain level
2967.
390, Southwest 1910, thank you.
2967.
Jacksonville Center, American 751 at 14,500, climbing to 23,000, 40 nautical miles from Oaks.
Oops.
American 751, Jackson Center, climb maintain level 340.
2503.
American 751.
Pretty nice weather there, actually. 26. Visual 32.
76, contact
what
Jackson
do we
Center
have?
133.32, have a good night.
Over to Jack Center for prepared 876, roger.
Yeah, we got 26 in the box. In the box. Level 1 actual private pilots say that, like, yep, in the box. It's almost like with you. Or on the fish finder. So, anyway, 26. Terminal ramp is uncontrolled. Sweet. We got Delta. Alright. We'll expect 26. Let's see who are we going to get next. We've got JAX Center. Jacksonville.
Southwest
Probably
98,
approach.
Jackson Center, climb maintain level 340.
Unless we get handed off to another center controller. We got Jacksonville 127.0, I guess.
November 80, Victor Mike, Alpha Planet
2. Your wrist ends up hurting with all the twisting in VR. 127.0. Jacksonville North approach. With you, yeah, no doubt.
Citation 0, Victor Mike.
V1 loves that exactly. I think V1 even has a an emoji that says "with you," a custom emoji. I mean, in reality, right? It is so common, and who cares? People in real life get scared of ATC or whatever, or don't know, you know, what to say, or they're afraid they're going to say the wrong thing. I mean, in the end, you could almost speak just normal English to ATC, and you know, you're going to read back what they want you to read back. But you know, for your requests or for your initial call-ups with them, they don't care. They just care that you called them up and that you're telling them the information that they need, to be honest. In my limited experience. But I don't know. Where I learned to fly was, again, it was under the DC Special Flight Rules area, the CIFRA. So you were always in contact with ATC. You're on with Tower from my airport, and it's, you know, if you want to depart, you have to get pretty much it's the equivalent of a clearance. You have to get a CIFRA clearance, even if you're going VFR. And they'll give you a departure frequency, and when you take off, Tower will immediately, you know, hand you off to departure, even if you're going VFR on a clear and a million day. So the point that I'm trying to make, I guess, is that, you know, learning to fly in that environment really just sort of gets you used to flying in the system with ATC. So anyway, 1, 2, 3.
JetBlue 451, Jacksonville Center, roger, block.
Approach 127, the only approach frequency I see, and then we'll probably go to tower 118.3, but we'll deal with that later. Cool. So listening to X-Pilot's, rendition of, ATC communications kind of makes me wish that we had whatever that thing is for MS Flight Simulator, for VATSIM, like their, I've heard screens where their like ATC simulations in terms of the radio and the static is really cool and super accurate. So I wish we had that. Maybe VATSIM will improve that. Maybe X-Pilot will. All right, where's my coffee? Let's see. Gotta get as much, let's just say coffee as possible before we end up on the approach. No, that's not it. Where'd it go?
Hold for release, advise number 1 for the runway.
There it is, got it. I almost need like an augmented reality thing here for flying and eating and drinking. Excellent. And so we pass Myrtle Beach. Where's TOD? Not too far away.
1772,
V-Pilot, yes.
Actually, you're off the route.
X-Pilot's pretty good, I mean, for what it is. But yeah, V-Pilot, that was awesome. I forget what stream that was. Maybe it was,
are you direct?
a V1 or Flight Deck Sim, I don't know. Somebody did a stream and it was like, dang, that was awesome.
Negative, American 1772.
Okay,
I don't.
1772,
Never downloaded it. I never downloaded
where are you flying to right now?
MSFS. I don't know. I guess I never felt like learning a new application. I don't know.
72, November, Tango, Romeo,
I guess I was happy
Sierra,
enough with
Tango.
X-Plane. I mean, this is good enough for me, although that is a really big window, like right there.
That's Papa Oscar November Zulu Echo.
Clear direct.
I just was always happy enough.
American 1772.
Pat Burgess, what's up? How's the beer, guys? Pretty good. Hang on one second here. All right, hang on. Oh, hopefully that didn't come out on the audio. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pat Burgess, pretty good. Trying to not have to ask to step away with 32. My man, I don't know. I may have to ask ATC to step away again. What's going on, Matt Burgess?
Delta 1633, Jacksonville Center.
I think you joined at kind of a good time, to be honest.
Contact Jacksonville Center 133.32.
The cruise part of the flight has been insanely chill and only got handed off,
Jacksonville Center, so contact,
I think, once. So let's see, 2 a.m. here. Jeez. Good morning. Good Saturday morning to you, sir.
It should be 134.05 is Orlando approach.
Alright, I got 25 miles until TOD. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. Jacksonville Center, Southwest 2885 with a request. Jacksonville Center, Southwest 2885 with a request.
JetBlue 1729, contact JAX Center 133.32. Have a good night. American 1772, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Have a good night.
13297, American 1772.
Alright, JetBlue 1729, Jacksonville Center 133.32.
VR looks great. Yeah. Yeah, VR is pretty cool, Matt.
JetBlue 1729,
Except, I'm not sure.
Center.
JetBlue 1729, go ahead.
Okay, that was the third time I called you, sir. JetBlue 1729, contact JAX Center 133.32.
I wonder if he hears me. Actually, dude, I need to step away for about 2 minutes.
Sorry, JetBlue 1729. Delta 99 reporting back.
Oh man, this is gonna get tight.
Okay, American 745,
I think JAX Center is ignoring me. Ah, they're busy. They got an event going on down there. JAX Center, Southwest 2885.
Southwest 2885, Jacksonville.
Yeah, Southwest 2885. Just like to step away for 1.5 minutes.
Southwest 2885, Roger. Report back.
We'll do that. Alright guys, I'll be right back.
American 222, flight level 360.
Alright, here's the be right back screen. Be back in 1.5 minutes timing.
20, American 222, Jackson Center, welcome. Spirit Wings 1849, reset transponder squawk 105 tree.
Second first,
Spirit Wings 1849, Jackson Center.
second first, Spirit Wings 13.
Spirit Wings 1849, reset transponder squawk 105 tree.
10538, Spirit Wings 1849.
Southwest 1098, Jacksonville Center, reset transponder squawk 1072.
072, Southwest 1098.
JAX Center, American 746, flight level 230.
American 746, Jack Center, climb maintain level 300.
330, American 746.
Spirit Wings 218, contact Jack Center 133.32. Have a good night.
Alright. Back. I think we're back.
Yes, serious. Delta 818, flight level 330.
1392.
Okay, that was multiple aircraft. The other aircraft calling that wasn't Spirit 218.
Delta 818, flight level 330.
Delta 818, Jackson Center, Roger, welcome.
JAX Center, Southwest 2885 is back.
Roger.
Delta 989 back.
Jacksonville Center, American 751, requesting to step out for 5 minutes.
Report back.
Nice. Yeah, no doubt, Matt.
Spirit Wings 1210, Jackson, climb maintain
It's
level
actually,
320.
it's kind of game changing. I mean, no pun intended. In terms of, it's just game changing. I don't know. Like once you go in VR.
2885, actually, disregard. American 1879,
Should probably pay a little bit.
.3.
Probably pay a little bit of attention. I hit. Actually keyed the mic when I said that. But yeah, Matt, it's game changing. It's nuts how just immersive it is. I mean, I have the oldest headset I think they make, which is the Rift CV1. When you first put it on, you think like, oh, there's like a screen door effect or whatever, but then you can get some really just simple plugins that you can increase the super sampling and lock in the frame rate. People argue this all day long on like the X-Plane forums that you need like 45 FPS. I lock mine at 30 FPS with this plugin, and I swear it is smooth as silk. Oh, and DCS is a different animal. Apparently, I've not gotten involved in DCS, but I've heard DCS in VR it'll make you almost sick. It's so good. But yeah, I mean, Matt, it's so immersive. I mean, again, I was saying to the guys earlier, I mean, you can just sit up here
Alaska 1302 JAX Center.
a couple of hours on end. I mean, it's pretty much limited by the comfort of your chair and your ability to wear the headset. How long you can just sit up here in VR and just, I mean, look at this. I mean, just, let's see. I mean, they're probably going to call me in a second here, but whatever. I mean, check this out. It's so cool.
Delta 989, Jackal Center reset, transform squawk 1067.
Like, alright. Sit back here and just...
Delta 989, Jackal Center.
Look at the world go by almost. It's so...
Delta 989 with you.
And this is pretty much what it looks like when you're sitting in a 737. Except it doesn't say 737-700 if you're in a 738, but whatever, details.
American 75 is back.
Anyway, it's so immersive. It's so cool. I love it. And it honestly makes it, I think, with the GA aircraft anyway, a lot easier.
Transat 2053, JAX Center,
to land, if you want to, take off and land a GA aircraft. Just the ability to look around and see, okay, well, I'm on base, and okay, there's final, and when to make your turn to final. I don't know. The hand fly in VR is very realistic. In GA aircraft, I don't have any, zero experience at 737. Yeah, 4K, no doubt. Now I need to upgrade my everything to get 4K. I mean, this is Pork Boy orthos, OVR. What is it? Actually, I'll tell you. It's the plugins. Fly with Lua. Macros. It's OVR settings. I'm not going to click this because it might lock up my sim, but the OVR settings Lua plugin lets you lock in ASW for Oculus enabled and 30 FPS, and man, it is just the smoothest. And I've got a lot of other stuff running. I mean, I've got Streamlabs, I've got Move VR. Move VR is another thing. That's what's getting all these windows in here. I mean, this is another plugin. It takes up a little bit of FPS. Xpilot, Windows pulled in, a lot of things that are chewing up FPS, but locked in at 30, it's smooth enough. I mean, I'll tell you, once you get past the initial kind of screen door effect that some people claim, and the initial stutters every once in a while, it feels pretty darn realistic. I did that stream with John. You were on that with the Arrow, and I flew from Manassas to Charlottesville. That's exactly what it looks like flying in my Arrow from Manassas to Charlottesville. It can't get any more realistic. Except you can't do this. The FAA frowns upon things like, hang on one second, this in a real aircraft. which is going to make this approach and landing even more interesting.
Okay, American 745, say again?
My traffic advisory on my airplane is showing that the airplane is sharks at the same altitude as me. Am I going to catch up to him, or am I good with my speed?
American 745, I don't show an airplane within 25 miles of you.
Roger that, thanks.
John, I think flying visual circuits without VR is ridiculously hard. Yeah, it yeah, like when I said before, I had track IR for a while, and that made it a little better. Without track IR,
818 cross Jersey,
with 3 monitors, it was impossible. I mean, it was impossible. With track IR, it was a little better. With VR, it is as close as you can get to the real thing. Even with the default, laminar, 172.
Correction.
It is so realistic. There's probably some things we should be doing here, right? In terms of getting ready for the approach. I don't know. Not a real pilot. Drunken vets in flights. By the time you reach approach, your blurry eyes. Yeah, this is. Yeah, not allowed to drink and drive, not allowed to drink and fly, but there's no rules about drinking and sailing. John? Aren't there? I mean, maybe not. I mean, we've all, not me, but let's just say, I've known friends who have voted and consumed adult beverages before. Yeah, and I guess in the U.S. we have the Coast Guard who might, I don't know. No comment. No comment. Too late. What do we have down here? What is this? The coast of Georgia, maybe? Probably Georgia? I don't know. I guess I could pull up the map. But I don't know what airport that is. Maybe St. Simon's, maybe? I don't know. International waters, man. Anything goes. That's right. You can marry a horse if you want to in international waters. I think there was a Simpsons episode where they went to international waters and hilarity ensued.
$10.95 Jacksonville Center. I maintain follow
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. Alright, let's get another sip of our coffee here.
Got 1095 on flight level 340 and I'm resetting the transponder to 1035.
Let's see, we're getting close to the top of descent. I don't have any custom emojis with chat.
Jackson, good evening, American 45 Heavy with
TVs and chat. I don't know. No, not quite. Got another. Ortho looks good. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, this is Fork Boy. I just, about a year and a half ago, downloaded all of the torrents. All of the Fork Boy Ortho torrents.
Roger. Can you verify your altitude?
And I have pretty much the entire U.S. now, and Fork Boy, and then I have a lot of Europe, all of the UK in orthos that I made from Ortho for XB. I spent a weekend just getting orthos. I think it was ZL like 17, maybe 16. My friends went on a canal holiday years ago, rented up narrow, but they weren't sober for 5 minutes. That would be so awesome. With you. That would be so awesome. Yeah, because John, like in the UK, like you guys have canals that go all over the place, right? Like you can just kind of take slow boat cruises all across the countryside, right? That would be awesome. My wife and I and friends did a Viking river cruise once, about 9 years ago, from Amsterdam to Basel, Switzerland, all down the Rhine. And man, I think it was pretty much the same thing. We were the youngest people on the ship, and we bought it was called the Silver Spirits package, and we drank them out of everything. The people on that
Delta 818, contact
boat
Mark
didn't
Center 1 tree,
understand
1 tree,
what was about to hit them, I think, when we stepped foot on that boat. That was awesome, though.
75, Delta 818, good night. 0.72.
V-States, yeah, V-States.
American 303, contact
V-States
Center 1
apparently
tree,
is
2.97.
is a lot, you know, smaller in size, easier to download. Porkboy is. It's hard.
Maintaining
Just blew through TOD, I think. Yeah, reset them.
Qantas 11,
Boy, now I'm not sure what to do.
360, reset transponder, squawk
Alright.
1064.
Pay attention here. We're gonna.
Okay, reset 1064, climb and maintain level
Cruising
360.
cargo. Either we're still around. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, American 751, sure disregard.
Well, I hope they didn't forget about us here. Got a lot of stuff going on now. Yep, thanks.
Southwest 2885, descend via the Looney 1 arrival, runway 26, the Jacksonville altimeter is 2967.
Okay, down via the Looney 1. Thanks. Southwest 2885. Oh boy.
Jacksonville Center, American 751, I didn't copy your last command.
American 751, turn
Thanks.
left heading 140 vectors for traffic.
Turning left, heading
I
140.
think we'll be okay here.
American 4845, descend via the OD1
TD
arrival,
exactly.
runway 26, the Jacksonville altimeter is
Sort of forgot about us. I'm gonna close this. I don't need this up here anymore. Actually, let me just get Habitat out of the way.
26, altimeter 29770. Could you repeat
Bye-bye.
that approach? American 4845.
American 4845, descend via the Odia 1 arrival, runway 26, the altimeter is 2967.
Catching up. Late descent, that's fine.
1,000 to go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Audio 1 arrival
Keep going.
for 26.
Keep it coming.
Altimeter 2967, American 4845.
Why is it?
JetBlue
Center, good evening, Southwest 4714, flight level 320.
Blocked.
Locked?
JetBlue 152, Washington Center 133.72.
Washington 3372, JetBlue
Yeah,
1152.
screwed it up.
JAX Center, good evening, Southwest 4714, flight level 320.
Southwest. Southwest 4714, Jacksonville Center
I
Space
totally
Station.
screwed this up.
Disregard, welcome aboard.
4714.
Back to the central, citation of level 8, Zibo, Victor Mike with you 15,000.
Citation 80, Victor Mike, Jacksonville Center, climb maintain level 240.
Maintain 240, looking like.
Zibo's got me covered exactly.
American 650, descend via the Seinfeld 1 arrival, the Orlando altimeter is 2973.
Always, we got this. Now's when it gets fun, by the way, guys.
2970, altimeter, American 650.
All this coffee has started to catch up with me a little bit.
Jax had Delta 2523 at 15,000, just over Andy.
Alright, let's see.
Delta 2523, Jackson, climb maintain level 320. I gotta work out fly heading 200 for now for the climb, and I'll have vectors on course shortly.
Up to
We want to
320,
be at
heading 200, Delta 2523.
descent.
American 4845, are you confirm the descent via the arrival, sir?
Uh-oh.
Oh, DO1 for American 4845.
American 4845, roger. You should be on your way down, so descend and maintain 15,000.
15,000 American 4845.
Yeah, let's go with it here. Looney. Nice.
Spirit Wings 1849, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, have a good flight.
I am profile on low, yeah, it's also operator error, I'm sure.
Delta 2523, I am...
127.0.
Just that bar.
Let's see. Actually, go. 127.0. I think we got JAX 8 already.
Okay, Delta
Right?
2523, how did you... Okay.
Still a few more versions for Zibo to release. Then yeah, no doubt. He releases stuff all the time.
I understand that, but
Look
you're
at that,
going,
right on
you're
that.
supposed to be going on your
Love Zibo. Look at that, right on.
As you're 2 o'clock and
The TB by
miles.
1,200
Maintain
feet.
present heading for now, and I'll get your reroute.
That's a little bit. I lost Bents for some reason. I don't know. I think we're a little bit low. Maybe they'll give us a phone number. I don't know. It's a speed brakes action. Exactly. Yep. Throw them out. We never did our landing. Oh man. Not a real pilot. Performance landing. JAX. Where are we going? 2.6, I think. I don't know what the. It's the Aorus. JAX Aorus. Ajax. Delta 2968. 2968, and what would that be in 1005?
American 4845, contact JAX approach 127.0.
Cool. I'm sure it's a flat 30 landing. Winds or what? Let's see. Sorry about all the head whipping.
JAX center 125.
Winds are calm.
American 4845.
Wow, nice.
American 4845 negative. Jacksonville approach 127.
Sorry about all the head whipping around here, guys.
127.0. Sorry about that. It's American 4845.
Temperature. 24.
Jacksonville center.
Landing weight. Oh, jeez.
Requesting to resume navigation.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I don't. Too many maths with the landing weight,
American
so
751.
let's just go 61.8. I'll just use that.
American 751. Roger. Turn right heading.
I'm sure that's accurate.
200.
Oh, take your pick.
Thanks for a short list.
How about 2? Probably pretty early for that. Let's see. Not so much check.
Heading 200.
Request descent.
200.
No, they usually give it.
989. Contact Atlanta Center 132.
They'll tell you when to descend.
13297, Delta 99.
Someone suits now.
American 745. Contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Have a good night.
I should probably reduce this all the way down to.
Southwest 1910. Contact Washington 133.72.
That's all good.
13372. American 745. Contact Washington, or correction, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
Yep, over to Atlanta Center, American 745. Have a good night.
American 2194. Contact Miami Center 135.17.
So we want to be at Lumi between 12 and 300. Yeah, that's right. Alright, I guess we're on VNAV profile. Your landing weight from the FMC. Yes, good point. Well, it's the current landing weight. What did I say it was estimated at? 61.8. This is usually pretty good.
Jacksonville Center, Spirit Wings
It's
114 with
almost
you, flight level
always
340.
that.
Spirit Wings 114, Jacksonville Center, Roger.
So VRF plus 5 is, I don't know, let's just call it 149. It's pretty good. 0. Go Tebby. Oops.
Jacksonville Center, Legion 383 is leaving flight level 250-4240. Legion 383, Jacksonville Center, welcome to Via the ODA 1 arrival, runway 260, Jacksonville altimeter is 2968.
We got JAX approach. Oh, wow, it's just west, north. Oh my gosh.
Runway 26 transition, 2968,
Yeah.
Legion 383.
Yeah, Matt, exactly. I
American 7.
usually just use the, what do you call it? Whatever's in the OPF. I did. I put the yeah, I can't talk. Too much coffee. I put the descent winds in. Yes. Yeah. I learned that from a Is that standard? Yeah, alright. Not that. I learned that from a professional pilot and streamer. Burn your current gross weight. Yes, Matt, take away how much you're going to burn from your current gross weight, but that's math. And yes, true. That's probably the way a professional pilot and streamer would do it. Let's...
Spirit Wings 12,
sure this here.
10, Jacksonville Center, stay position. I'm currently 16 nautical miles.
I clearly watched a lot of the Sim streams during lockdown. I did too, but apparently I did not learn very much. Let's see. And now the stuttering. Alright.
Contact Atlanta. Have a good night. Check center over 20421.
We did get a descend via, so let's see. Let's see what we...
November 20421, Jack Center, climate table 350. Go to 350, November 20421.
Should I brief the approach? Maybe get this down further, I think. Oh, no. 15,000. And I boarded a surprise.
Southwest 2885, contact JAX approach 127.0. Have a good night.
Okay, approach on 270. Have a good night, Southwest 2885.
American 4845, turn right heading 150. 150, 4845.
Alright. And Jacksonville approach, Southwest 2885, descending via the Looney 1.
Southwest 2885, Jacksonville approach. Good evening. Jacksonville altimeter 2968, expect vectors for the visual approach, runway 26.
Okay, we'll expect vectors for 26 visual, Southwest 2885. At least you can talk like a semi-pro pilot.
3000 American 4845.
Matt, starting your private next year? Yeah, man. Do it. Get your private and get your instrument right after that. Absolutely.
Jacksonville departure, United 5150 with
right, into some IMC.
2500 climbing for 3000.
See, look at that.
Okay, 5150 Jacksonville departure, radar contact, turn right heading 360, climb and maintain 15,000.
Let's see, I gotta kind of pay a little bit of attention.
What's our altitude heading? I'm sorry, my plane just completely went off course for a second. I didn't hear what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I hear you. This is kind of cool. Little IMC, little penetrating the layer.
Radar contact, turn right heading 360, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000.
Coast of Florida.
Right heading
over there to the right, maybe Georgia.
At 5150, continue right turn heading 020, when able, clear direct to Giggles.
Giggles, LOL.
Continue our right hand turn heading 020, and then when able, direct Giggles, United 5150.
Probably. I've looked at.
At 4845, turn right heading 2. American 4845, turn right heading 200, Jacksonville Airport, 3
approach, we got
$10
JAX Tower. 118.3.
200, fuel in sight, American 4845.
American 4845, cleared visual approach, runway 26.
Oh, the joys of VR, twisting and turning on 18.3. Oh, come on. There we go. So tuning tower on 118.3, just getting ready for that. Awesome, Matt. Yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of an addiction, though. Just, I don't know. It's even worse than flight sim. It's like once you actually start doing it, you just kind of, that's what you want to do. I started a little bit late in life in terms of flying, and I don't know, just top landing lights on. I don't know. Yeah, it's a total addiction. I really feel like we're low. I don't know, we're not actually. This is good. We are low. No, we're not. Yeah, Leighton.
American 4845, contact Jacksonville Tower 118.3, good day.
118.3.
It's a pretty cool view right there, by the way. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool.
At 5150, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85.
Over to Jacksonville Center 134.85 for 95150. Thanks, have a good night.
You too.
Make sure that I have. Yeah, 2.6 ILS. They're going to give us the visual, but all right. One more sip of coffee here.
Southwest 2885, turn left heading 210, descend and maintain 4000 vectors, visual approach, runway 26.
Okay, 210 down to 4 and vectors visual 26, 285. Sweet.
Good evening, Jacksonville approach, Allegiant 383, descending via Odeo 126 transition, leaving 13,000. Current with Echo, request RNAV Yankee 26 from
Probably
Nana,
brief the
possible.
approach, so in real life it's ATIS altimeters, which are set, avionics, which are set, approach briefing. So ILS, well, visual, but we'll program the ILS 26.
Good evening, expect the RNP Yankee, runway 26 from Nana.
Tickery
I
at
can plan on that,
2000.
Allegiant 383, thank you.
Tickery 2000, yeah, it's all in there. Nice. Alright, good to go. Actually, what is that one? It's at 230. Yeah, let's slow down. 20.
Southwest 2885, descend and maintain 3000.
Out of 3, Southwest 2885. Go. Yeah. X-Plane is better. I don't know. From what I've seen in terms of streams and stuff like that, it's better. Alright. So, that away. 2. I start to throw some flaps in here, and also, yep. It's on. Not a real pilot. Not a real pilot. One more sip of coffee. Excellent.
2885, traffic correction. The airport, 2 o'clock, 10 miles reported set.
Southwest 2885, got Jacksonville in sight.
Southwest 2885, cleared visual approach, runway 26.
Clear visual 26, Southwest 2885. Uh-oh. Here we go.
1,000 to go.
Let's see.
Jacksonville departure Delta 324, flying runway heading, climbing 3000.
I think we screwed up. Yeah, we blew through the localizer. Darn it.
Delta 324, Jacksonville departure, radar contact. Clear direct to Kemmel, climb and maintain 15,000.
Clear direct Kimmel, climb to flight level 1,500.
Delta 324, that's 15,000.
Hold, come on.
15,000.
Oh boy. Yep, we screwed up.
Southwest 2885, contact Jacksonville Tower 118.3.
18.3, Southwest 2085. Jacksonville Tower, Southwest 2885 on the visual 26.
Southwest 2885, contact Tower 118.3.
Oh man. Jacksonville Tower, Southwest 2885 is on the visual 26.
Southwest 2825, Jax Tower, wind is calm, runway 26, clear to land, traffic departing, will depart prior to your arrival.
Clear to land 26, Southwest 2885.
Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate. Tank rate.
Bandit 2124, contact departure. Watches, good day.
Ah. And Southwest 2885 is going around 26.
Southwest 2825, flat runway heading and maintain 2000.
Runway heading 2000, Southwest 2885.
Actually, Southwest 2825, amend that, turn left heading 220.
Left 220, Southwest 2885.
Dexter, hello. Delta 2124, Charlie, runway 26, ready for departure.
Had too many things going on. That was awesome. Alright. Let's see. Altitude hold. Yikes.
Climb tower second.
That was terrible.
Delta 2124, Charlie, runway 26, ready for departure.
Delta 2120, short runway 26.
Watch out, runway 26,
I had my gear, alright, no excuses, but for the arrow, I have my gear mapped to this button on my throttle quadrant, and that button for the Zibo is mapped to Toga, so I hit the gear down button, and that's why, no excuses, nothing to see. What Sam say? Nothing to see here. Workload is major. It's chat. It's killing me.
Southwest 2825, contact approach 127.0.
Over to 127.0, Southwest 2885.
Effective visual approach by 26.
Visual 26 and 2968, Delta 321.
South 2885, Jacksonville.
Southwest 2885 is up.
So 2885, turn left heading 360, climb and maintain 3000.
Left 360, climb maintain 3000, southwest 2885.
JAX approach, American 746, information Echo 9700 via the Looney 1, requesting RNAV Yankee 26 approach from Leon. American 746, Jacksonville approach, Jacksonville altimeter 296, I expect vectors for the visual approach, 126. Vectors for the visual 26, American 746.
Jacksonville, approach Allegiant 383, 2 miles from Anna, Mike cleared the RNAV Yankee 26.
Allegiant 383, at Anna, cleared islet, correction, cleared RNAV
Yikes.
Yankee, runway 26.
Cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 26, Allegiant 383, thank you.
Left 360. Alright.
Yeah, 2124, clear direct to Kimmel.
Just hand fly it.
Confirm for United 2124.
Yikes.
Yeah, 2124,
So
clear
good.
direct to Kimmel.
Oh, man.
Kimmel, United
Yikes.
So the 324, contact Jacksonville Center,
3000. This is a
134.85.
mess.
134.85, Delta 324. Southwest 2885, fly headings 360.
Yeah, we're turning left 360, southwest 2885.
Yeah, you were turning right, now you're turning left again.
Turn left 360, southwest 2885. Man. Southwest 2885 was given a right turn initially on the go around, by the way.
Southwest 2885, tower said he gave you a 220 heading, so that would have been a left turn.
Okay, well, give me the phone number then, 2885.
So it's 2885, fly heading 070, maintain 3000, vectors to the visual approach, runway 26.
070, maintain 3000, vectors for visual, 26, southwest 2885. This is a mess. Yeah, it looks like Southwest 2085, we do have some automation problems here. This is awesome.
Legion 383, contact Jacksonville Tower, 118.3.
Jacksonville Tower, 18.3, Legion 383, see you.
So 2885, you said you're having autopilot problems?
Now we're good now, Southwest 2885. Thanks.
So 2885, turn left heading 350.
Left 350, Southwest 2885.
2124, contact Jacksonville Center, 134.85.
485, right?
Sorry for the passengers back there, jeez.
Take departure low, Delta 21 20, runway heading,
Yikes.
climbing 3000.
Delta 2120, Jacksonville departure, radar contact, turn right heading 320, climb and maintain 15,000.
Why is it going right? It always,
Right 320, and can you confirm the...
this might be an issue.
Delta 21.
Wants to turn right all the time.
2120, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, 2120, thank you.
Southwest
2885, turn left heading 330, descend and maintain 2000, Jacksonville Airport, 9 o'clock, 7 miles, report inside.
Hey, down to okay, 330. Definitely got Jacksonville in sight at this point. Descend maintain, say 2000.
Southwest 2885, cleared visual approach runway 26.
Clear visual 26, Southwest 2885. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, that's not right.
American 746, turn left heading 210, descend and maintain 3000, vectors visual approach runway 26.
Left 210, vectors visual, American 746, and what was the altitude again?
American 746, maintain 3000.
3000, American 746.
Yikes.
Delta 2120, clear direct Kimmel.
Third Kimmel, 2120.
Southwest 2885, contact Jacksonville Tower 118.3.
18.3, Southwest 2885. Thanks for the help. Jacksonville Tower, Southwest 2885, visual 26.
Southwest 2825, Jackson Tower, wind is calm, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26, Southwest 2885. Alright, I'll just hand fly this thing. Yeah, Zibo definitely might want to look at that. All good, whatever. Definitely exceeded lap speed and
Anywhere at the terminal will work
all
for
kinds of
Legion
stuff.
323.
Alright, gear down.
333, contact ground 121.9, they'll get you there.
Go to ground 1.9, Legion 323, yeah, go.
144. I think we got this one, guys. Hand fly. Jeez. That was fun. Yeah, whatever. They're low and slow. Not good. I'm sure this will be a butter landing. Too many coffees. There we go. VRF +5. 4 reds. Fantastic. Yeah, that was an issue. Man. There we go. Keter's down, right? Yeah, it's down. Slow. Oh, Southwest holding short. Sorry, buddy. There. Perfect. Just great. Very slow, but whatever. Here. Smash it down and get done with this.
50. 30. 10.
Yay. I'm sure that was a butter. Oh my gosh.
80 knots.
I'm sure we'll be able to take this one.
Southwest 2825, you can exit left,
Ah!
Taxi Hotel or Juliet, and contact ground 100.
Alright, we're off at hotel here for Southwest 2885. Ground .9.
Southwest 1255, fly heading 220, wind is calm, runway 26, cleared for takeoff.
Running 220, runway 26, we're clear for takeoff, or Southwest 1255.
In Jacksonville, ground Southwest 2885 is off 26 at hotel.
Southwest 2885,
2885, Jax ground. Welcome to Jacksonville. Straight ahead to the ramp on hotel.
Straight ahead to the ramp to parking on hotel, Southwest 2885. Wow, that was brutal.
Jacksonville ground, FedEx 205 is pushed back on FedEx.
Sorry, guys.
Information echo on board, looking to get taxi.
They need to give me a virtual phone number for that crap. I don't even know where we're parking. I don't know. What did I... No, who cares?
32 via Sierra November uniform, FedEx 205 heavy.
That's great. Fantastic.
Oh, you're ahead.
APU.
Okay, gotcha.
I think we'll park.
7,700 feet long enough for you? That is just fine.
Man, ATC's not very happy
Sierra
today.
November
Right?
uniform.
How about straight ahead?
Sierra November uniform, runway 32, FedEx 205
You can't possibly mess this up, right?
Ground FedEx 447
Oh my gosh.
taxi as well.
That was brutal.
FedEx 447 heavy.
Maybe
Follow
we can
the
mess
company,
this up.
Runway 32, Sierra November uniform.
Wait.
Follow company 32, 447 heavy.
This one. It's 10. Alpha 10. That's exactly where we wanted to park.
Jacksonville ground north.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hold on. Let's do virtual marshalling here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right.
Last call Jax ground. Mike's unreasonable.
All right. Virtual marshaller here. Oh, that was the worst go around ever. Violating so many. I don't know. ATC instructions, I guess. Although I think, I don't know. We'll see. Not very good here. Whatever. And we're good. Hop back in. What's this guy doing just sitting here?
Carrier only, no voice.
Man, he could help out. Jeez. Serve it after that. Exactly. I'm not even going to pull the after landing checklist out. I didn't put the flaps back up. Get this out of here. Oh my gosh.
Northwest 1336.
Is there an after landing checklist on this thing? Let's see. What do we do?
32.
Check down. Fuel pumps off.
Taxi via Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Well, let's put this on. And then just so we can get the gate, maybe we need to turn that off. No, the gate's not going to come. Maybe I gotta shut this down first. There we go. Exactly. That's awesome. You can. Yeah. I wish they'd fix that engine spool up speed like we're revving a Ford Fiesta. Oh, come on. Why isn't the
Northwest 1336. If you're on X pilot, suggest disconnecting, changing push to talk, and then reconnecting.
Oh, there it is. Jeez, that just suddenly a jetway appears. Oh, brutal. Just brutal. Oh my gosh. Alright, so ground power's on. APU can come off.
See you later, John.
Oh my gosh.
See you later.
Well, I'm gonna pop back over into the desktop. Let's see if this works.
You can also go to Tower 118.3.
Actually, that's.
Over to Tower. Nice job,
Shut
John.
it down.
See you later.
You got a nice job. I didn't get anything. Door's open. That's great. Alright, let's release the passengers, I guess. Go ahead. Everybody get out of here. Just survive that. Oh my gosh.
Jacksonville ground, Mooney 823 Echo Fox.
Did you say Papa? Come on. Really?
Mooney 823 Echo Fox, Jax ground.
Serious pilots say Papa. Not
Jax ground,
Mooney
823 Echo
pilots.
Fox
Come on.
is on the Gulf Rapid for taxi.
I'm sure this is the right procedure, but whatever. Settle this down.
Echo Fox
Good.
on standby one.
I'm sure that's not right either. Fine. Ground power. Alright.
Mooney 823 Echo Fox.
Off. Turn off ATC. Alright. Let's try to pop back over to the desktop and see if this works.
Alright guys, I have no idea what happened there. That was brutal. Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten yelled at by ATC like that before. Well, not yelled at, but I guess I disobeyed it a little bit. Their instructions, I don't know. Probably all the coffee that was consumed. Let's see if we can do a replay. Papa. Yes, Papa. November 1, 2, 3, Papa. No, it's Papa. Let's go. Yes, there it is. Oh, there we are. Looks like we're still in one piece. Fantastic. All right, replay mode. Replay mode. It's disconnected. Yes. Probably never to be reconnected to the VATSIM network again. Go away. Now there's a window in my way. Yes, John, I agree. I think Zibo had a little bit to do with that. That was bad. Let's see. Yours is really loud. Yeah, it's loud. Sorry, guys. Hang on. There we go. Oh. Oh, so much throttle jockeying. Oh, too much. Don't think it was a greaser. Professional streamer here. Aren't it? There we go. Let's see. Turn your speakers down, I guess. Oh, yikes. Oh, that was terrible. So bouncy. So bouncy. Yikes. Oh well. Well. Sorry, guys. That was terrible. Well. I don't know. Probably just gonna end this, head over to Discord, maybe, I don't know. Perfect. Man, purchase perfect. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it was smooth as silk. Smooth as silk. Just a small bounce. Yeah, Sam has done worse. Oh my god. That was the. I gotta watch that replay. I swear to God, I was turning the heading bug. I had it in heading mode. And I was turning the heading bug appropriately. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm gonna have to watch the stream again. I'd be I'd be happy with that. I would be happy with, I don't know, maybe I'll figure that one out. Cool. 30-second delay. Yes, 30-second delay. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had a good time. I had fun too. I'm gonna have a few more coffees, I think, and maybe watch the stream again. Cool. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the Discord channel, I guess. Have a good one. Rewind it and look. Yeah, all right. Actually, Matt, that's a good idea. Before we do that, yeah, hold on. It's right about where? I don't. Oh, it's gonna be too loud. It's too loud. I'll look at the stream. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night. Oh god, it's so late there. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.